This is DNA Sports Talk. We are live at the Bridgemill Athletic Club. Let me get it correct. For Otis Nixon's Foundation Golf Tournament. With me right now, Mr. Mel Pender. How you feeling, sir?
Oh, tired right now, man. Just finished playing 18 holes of golf, but I had fun.
You had fun?
I had fun.
Is this your first time out?
No. I play in this tournament every year. What he does to help young kids, man, is unbelievable. You know, he's devoted his life. He's a Christian now. You know, we all have falls in our life. We fall down in our life, but he got his life together, and he's doing well. He's engaged, and she's helping him out to do a great job to help kids, man, and that's wonderful.
Speaking of falling down, you never fell down when you won the gold medal, did you?
Oh, yes, I did. In my first Olympics in 1964, I pulled a muscle in 1964 when I was running. Bob Hayes and I were the two fastest guy, you know, in the world, and I pulled a muscle in my quarterfinals, and I collapsed in the finals, and pulled a muscle. All right, and pulled the muscle, but and I placed fifth in the 100 meters. I should have been in the top three, but I was 27 years old then, one of the oldest sprinters in the history of track and field to run in 100 meters. But they say my time was up then, you know, but I came back, man. I came back when I was 31 and won a gold medal, man, in Mexico City. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What would your encouragement be for others who may have, quote unquote, fallen?
Get up. You know, when you fall down, you got to get up, man. You got to keep going. I'm 80 years old, man.
80, really?
Yeah, I'm 80, and I look good, don't I?
Yeah, we get credit for that.
But, you know, the thing is, you know, I grew up very poor, man, and I had a great-grandfather, and I had a great-grandmother and mom, and, you know, he taught me, you know, to listen to people, help people, always help people in your community, you know, always give back. And that's what I try to do now for all my life. That's what I try to do is give back to the community. And for instance, I'm helping a buddy of mine. It was in the 1972 games, named Eddie Hart. He's one of the guys that make it to the 100 meters due to the schedule. And he'd been 13 years. He'd been doing a clinic for kids in California. Now he's bringing it to Atlanta at Washington High School. So I'm helping him raise money and to put this on to help young disadvantaged youth, you know, so they can meet Olympians, gold medals, and kids that don't understand what the Olympics is all about. You know, everybody don't make an Olympic team. You got to be the best in the world. People don't understand that's the greatest sports event in the world is the Olympic Games. And to make the Olympic Games, like I said, you have to train, you have to work, you have to dedicate yourself, and you're going to fall down, you got to get right back up, and you're going to pull muscles, you got to get right back up if you really want something bad enough. And I was taught that as a kid. I mean, if you want something bad, nobody gives you nothing in life. And you got to work for everything that you get, and that's what I've done. 21 is in the military, 2 tours in Vietnam, Bronze Star, you know, and combat infantry badge, and I won all of this stuff, man. Yeah, I mean, God has been good to me. I'm a Christian, you know, and I love people, and you know, that's what really bothers me with our country. You know, I had to get off the subject, but
Go ahead.
We got to understand that God has given us so much. You know, and what's going on now in America, it brings me back to my childhood that this government, I hate to say this, is trying to take us back and not take us forward because of color of our skin, because of race and religion. Why? You know, God made us bleed one color, and that's red. And people in the world in this country need to understand that one race didn't make America. Every race in the world helped build this country. They came here. They came here on boats. You know, they came here on ships to be free and to live and have a decent life. That's what America's all about. It's not about one race. You know, it's not like these other countries where they kill people because they got too many people in the country and they can't feed them. This is America. Just like this golf tournament, black and white together. Right. That's what it's about. Black, there's no color. You don't see color in America. This is the United States of America. Like I said, I fought for my country. I had 7 operations. I had prostate cancer, and I'm fighting leukemia right now for my country. I almost died for my country. God has blessed me. I'm still here. Look at me.
At 80 years old, still here.
80 years old, at 80.
Still looking good.
Well, that's what everybody say. They don't believe my age, but when they say that to me, I just laugh because it makes me feel good. You know, I got a good wife. You know, she's a minister, and I mean, it's unbelievable how my wife is helped really save my life because I've been through so much, you know, and you know, being sick and from detoxing from all this medication they give me for pain and surgeries and but it's all to God. It only it was God and her prayers, you know. So again, we just have to do like Otis, reach out, help someone. Like when I came back from Vietnam, I went to my community. I got a swimming pool for the kids. When I was a kid, we had to swim in a mud hole. And when I came back from Vietnam, they wanted to send these kids, bus these kids to a swimming pool. I said, you're not busing kids. We don't bust kids anymore. We don't bust black people nowhere anymore. I got a pool built in Linwood Park. It's by Brookhaven behind Overthought University. It's called Linwood Park. That's where I grew up. And it's almost gone now because they bought most all the homes out of there. But I went back to my community. I still go out every day, have a Linwood Park Day in May. Steve Wallace, you know him, that played three-time Super Bowl winner. George Wallace, the comedian, came out of there. We have General Dix, just retired about a year ago. Okay. He came out of there. And we all go back. We still go back, and there's still a few black families in there. And we go back and support them for everything they need us to support. And we have 1,000 people come back for Linwood Park Day. And all those big $500,000, $1 million homes out there. Yeah, but you have to give back. And I don't know, I guess I'm a very sensitive person when it comes to race, when it comes to discrimination, when it comes to people not treating people right. You know, it bothers me when I watch the news, you know, and because I've been to the mountaintop, you know. I could be in a grave in a hole in Vietnam right now, or somewhere nobody can never find me, you know. But God brought me home.
You're here.
I'm here. Yeah.
So if you missed your sermon yesterday, this was it. No, really appreciate your time.
So.
Really appreciate your time.
Thank you, man.
You
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for interviewing. Thank you.